What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Hayden Radio Station Network. Um, Episode 4. So, it's gonna be a short little video. But yeah, I ate some Taco Bell last night. I loved it. But yeah, so the Democrats have lost their minds, apparently, because now, they're protesting in the streets. Over 4,000 people have been arrested in Chicago, and Idaho has, they're even though Idaho is a freaking Republican state, they got the liberal protesting going on there and all that stuff. Boston having their little party and all that stuff, which I didn't even know that footage was from forever ago, 2018. But they post it like it's going on right now. That that's what media twisting things. They that footage they showed on the Boston protest was from forever ago. But yet they shaped it into thinking, well, this is happening right now. Look at all these people. But they are just reposting clips from 7-8 years ago because they media knows their protests are just not the shit no more. And definitely there are definitely less Democrats than there were about 8 years ago. There definitely are less, I'd say. But and also the NASCAR Cup Series season ends in 2 weeks from today. Hamlin and Briscoe have locked in for the finale. I have Larson getting in on points next week, so that'll leave only one more spot, and I think Elliott or Blaney or Byron will win Martinsville and lock in, or some bull crap's gonna happen where it's gonna be overtime and everyone wrecks, and then some guy who ain't won this year wins it. If a non-playoff guy wins the race next week, it's just gonna be Larson and Bell. If a non-playoff guy wins next week, so Bell gets in because of that, basically. The only way I could see Byron and anyone else below Byron getting in, it's just going to have to be Bell wrecking out lap 1. Or Bell's got to be out of the race by lap 20 for them to have a plausible chance at advancing right now. So Bell would have to basically wreck immediately for that to even transpire. Or Bell, if he just single-handedly just dominates, then it's pointless for the rest of the field because they're not gonna get past Bell or Larson, and if they don't get past Bell or Larson, they're not getting in point blank. Because Larson's in by 30 points right now. You would have to finish 30 places above him just to even crack barely getting in. You would have to finish 30 places above him just to even crack the freaking last spot of the chase green zone. But yeah, Martinsville this coming weekend, and then a week after, or the week after next, will be the finale. It'll be this is Briscoe won this past Sunday at Dago. It's going to be his first ever Final Four, which is crazy to think. That man was a rookie just 4 years ago. That's crazy to me. Hamlin's gonna get this is now a 6th attempt at the Final Four. This poor man has had the shittiest luck in the finale. Even before they even were at Phoenix, he never did good at Miami. And we're going to Miami next year. So that's going to be just not good for those Yoda guys. Larson's very much dominated recent Miami races. I believe he's won 2 of the last 5 or something like that. Larson's won 2 of the last 5 Miami races pretty much. So yeah, I think that'll just about do it for this episode of the Hayden Radio Station Network show. That's a mouthful. But yeah, before we close off today's episode, I'm gonna thank sponsors for Gatorade and Doritos, and thank y'all for sponsoring this little episode. So yeah, see y'all next week for episode 5 of So yeah, peace.